Hi, welcome to Joan's Joy Mindful Relaxation and Kindness Program. I'm Nancy, and today I want to talk about making amends or saying I'm sorry. So, before we get started though, let's go into a few of our mindfulness practices that we've been doing. So, go ahead and close your eyes. Keeping your eyes closed, I want you to try and look up and then down, back to the center, right and left. Come back to the center and now look down slightly. And I want you to keep your eyes there. Notice if they feel like they're wiggling around. Now this is pretty advanced mindfulness practice, but it can really help keep our mind quiet. Be looking down like you're looking at your desk. And just keep looking. If you notice your eyes start to move around in your head, bring them back to looking at your desk with your eyes closed. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to do our stretches, and then we'll try that again and see if it's a little easier. It might or might not be. So go ahead, please interlace your fingers, turn your palms inside out, pressing around, and take a deep breath. And notice where you feel that stretch. On your next inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Take a breath here. Good. Bring your hands behind your head. Look up. Deep breath. Slow exhale. Tilting to one side. Good. And the other. All right. Good. Come on back to center. You might have to move forward in your chair. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Look up. Notice your breath here. Twisting off to one side. Good. And the other. Nice. Okay. We do those stretches to help get rid of tension. So go ahead and sit back. Close your eyes again. And have your eyes like you're looking down on your desk. And try to keep them in that same place. This is one of the mindfulness techniques we can use to be in the present moment. Breathing and noticing. All right. Good. So that's a new one that you can work on, and you can use this anytime. So today I want to talk about making amends or saying I'm sorry. And everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. No one gets away with not making mistakes when they're little, when they're big. All people make mistakes. And so that's something that we need to just realize is going to happen in our lives. So what do we do when we make a mistake? Like a mistake might look like forgetting to do something. It might look like saying something mean to someone and then they tell us about it. It might look like not getting your work done, forgetting about it. And what we can do is to say, I'm sorry. I'll try not to let that happen again. I'm sorry. We don't want to say we're sorry when we know we're going to do something again. So when we say I'm sorry, it also means that we're going to try a little better in the future. But we never have to be perfect. So let's talk a little bit about making mistakes. So sometimes when we make a mistake, we feel embarrassed. We feel kind of bad. We feel kind of like, sad that we made the mistake. And so if we think that if we just ignore it, then maybe the other person didn't know. But unfortunately, usually everybody kind of knows that something went on. And when we say, I'm sorry, in that kind of spirit of, I'm not going to do that again, then we can be better friends. We can kind of repair the friendship. When a person felt sad and they maybe wanted to pull away, we can repair that by saying, I'm sorry, meaning that we really will try hard not to let that happen again. And we all know what it feels like when somebody hurts our feelings or forgets to do something that they promised us. So we know how it feels. And what we can do is be that kind friend or that kind sister or brother or that kind child. And for adults, that kind parent or that kind teacher who says, I'm sorry, with the intention of, I'll try not to let it happen again. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And it kind of fits in with our theme of how to have friendships. Okay? So think about that and remember that it's normal to make a mistake and it's normal to say, I'm sorry. All right. So let's do our smile prana asana. Raise your arms up, spread your fingers, jazz hands, look up, smile at the ceiling, eyes nice and bright. Hold it. And now what I want you to do is feel like you're taking a little bit of sunshine and bringing it into your heart. And just knowing that it's all going to be all right. All right, good. Let's sit back and we'll do a guided meditation on being strong and confident, which is something it's really can help us. If we feel strong and confident, it can help us to do things like say, I'm sorry. So sit back in your chair. Today, I want to go on a hike. So you can put on your favorite shoes or your hiking boots. And let's put a vest on that has some sunscreen in it and a hat if we need and gloves if we need. And we have our vest and our shoes on and nice clothes that are nice and warm. And we have our favorite people with us and a big person. And we'll go off on a hike. And this hike is up a hill. And we're going to use our strong legs. And we're going to go hike up that hill. And it's not going to be that easy because it's a pretty steep hill. But we're going to hike it up. And on the way up there, we see some flowers and we see trees. And every once in a while, maybe we see a little chipmunk race across the path and we're walking up and it's hard, but it's also fun. We have our friends with us and maybe we sing a song. We go higher and higher and higher until we get to a place where we have an amazing view. We can look out and we can see other hills and we can see trees far away and there's a river way over there and we feel on top of the world. So go ahead and visualize yourself reaching your arms up like smile prana asana and taking some deep breaths in the fresh air and knowing that it's just this easy to get on top of the world, to feel amazing using our imagination. And just notice how that feels and notice your breath. Let yourself be on top of the world. All right, very good. It was so good to spend time with you this week, and I hope you think a lot about saying I'm sorry and knowing that you're just amazing, just like everyone else. Thanks so much for your time. I'll look forward to talking to you again next time. Bye-bye.